I am sure you must have heard the rumors that Raila Odinga, former Prime Minister, collapsed and was rushed out of the country for treatment, urgent treatment. The rumors told us that he was flown to Dubai, but that was not his final destination. The aircraft was supposed to go from Dubai to China for his treatment. Handlers of Raila Odinga went ballistic. They said these were false rumors. They even attacked directly the source, or at least some of the sources of these rumors. Oh, you people belong to the camp of the deputy president. The deputy president himself is sick. Concentrate on your man. Leave Raila Odinga alone. Raila Odinga is okay. He has gone out of the country on official duty. And we all assume that that matter has been put to rest. But voila, a few days later, family members of Raila Odinga come out and tell us that actually the former Prime Minister is admitted to a hospital in Dubai and he went there to undergo minor surgery. What? Now, what does minor surgery mean? Because the truth is, if you are the age of Raila Odinga, no surgery is minor. And even if you're a young, very strong man or woman, there are very, very few surgical procedures that can be minor. And in any case, if a surgical procedure is minor, then why not do it in the country? Why not do it in Kenya? Now, I want us to understand that we live in a time when there's massive deception all over the place. We're not only being deceived on a global scale, we're also regularly deceived locally here in Kenya. Because if you don't want to talk about something, why tell lies? Why not simply say, no comment? I have no comment at this time. Or even pick up that phone from a journalist and tell them, I'm sorry, I can't speak now. I'll speak to you next week. But if I were you, I would not go with the rumors. Wait for concrete, correct information from the office of the former Prime Minister. What is so hard with doing that? Well, I'm probably being naive. Because politics is a game of deception with only one rule: thou shalt not be found out. There are many stories that I've carried in the Kumekucha brand that at the moment, as we speak, the status of those sensational stories is rubbish, if I can put it like that. But I'm a patient man. Experience has taught me to be patient, because time always reveals and unearths the truth. Sometime in 2007, 2008, I carried a story where I said one of Raila Odinga's closest advisors, Salim Loan, had fled the country. And Salim Loan himself came out and rubbished that story. He even said, and I remember very well, that this person who did this story is anonymous. But he seems to know so much about me. However, this latest claim of his is false, not true, propaganda, fake story. And that was the end of that matter. For 11 long years. So one day Salim Loan, in an interview, spills the beans. He says, there was a time, in 2008, 2007, can't quite remember, there was a time when I fled the country. I feared for my life. Obviously, he forgot that he had denied. Or maybe he thought the people or the person who did this story had also forgotten. But let us be careful and stick to the politics. And the question is, why is it so important to hide from the public Raila Odinga's health status? Why? Because we have seen this over and over again. You remember during the campaigns, 2017 campaigns, the former Prime Minister was rushed to hospital, not once, twice. And you remember the stories were given. Oh, he had campaigned too much, overworked himself, blah, 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 nothing serious, nothing to worry about, etc., etc. Now, there's a video I've done. I did it quite some time back in my weekly intelligence briefings, where I gave some certain information about Raila Odinga's health. And at the moment, let me be very honest, that information is still in that category that I call rubbish. Subscribers of my WIB will know exactly what I'm driving at. However, I can say this for now. Telltale signs and clues all over the place, and that we have seen over the last 3 or 4 years, seem to indicate to us that Raila Odinga's health situation is such that he will not be able to run again for the presidency. You know, the presidency of Kenya is a very stressful job. One needs to be fairly healthy in order to be able to discharge the duties of President of the Republic of Kenya. And my theory is, the reason why the health of the former Prime Minister will always remain a closely guarded secret is because the political maneuvers and plans and objectives of the powerful in Kenya is such that it is very important that people do not know that Raila Odinga may not run in 2022 for the presidency. And if it is known, it will interfere with those plans for 2022. That is my theory. And I don't mind, if we put it in the category of rubbish for now. I don't mind at all. In fact, I'm very happy if we do that. But what disturbs me a lot in this whole issue is the fact that a person who has fought so hard for a better Kenya, always advocating for the truth and openness, can at this late stage in their career sink back to the bad habits of the past regimes he has been fighting. In my view, this issue of the former Prime Minister's health could have been handled in a much better way than it has been handled thus far. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.